guys defending their home turf.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Punter Mitch Wishnowsky ready to do the honors. And we're off in Austin. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, it could be a Pro Bowl.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. First and 10. It's McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This connects with Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 34, Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bulls force the turnover on the first series of this game. So what happened there, partner? It looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to have a first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Two and out from the gun. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Rolling left, buying some time. Big strike here to Moore. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Another run for Henry. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. You know, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Zaibert's kick is up and good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is Etienne. Jukes out a one-stop. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. This is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Let's go. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
And 6 at the 33-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now a give. It's Etienne headed left. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Stopped by 48, Oluokun.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow! And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here.
30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Go ahead.
Back to throw, Tua. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of 4 there. Second down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he gets it forward to show about a yard out of that. Rick Martin making that play.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. It's on target to Moore. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
That's good for an Austin first down.
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down. Second down now, 7 to go.
7 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And fly ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
First and 10 at the
From the
22.
gun, a run for Henry. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Back in the 20.
Talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air, 3rd long. Vacates quickly left side. Into the hands of Dell. He has the touchdown. The Bulls will add to their lead at the end of the half. Take Dell the touchdown. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bulls make it a 10-point ball game.
Score Bulls 10. Bears nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone
The
for a
Bears take
touchback.
over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Called in left side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10, here's McCarthy. He puts some power on it, deep one left. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Give to Etienne. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so block that means third down coming up. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Play of our first half. Third down give to Hall. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Moore with a return. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
They'll take over first and 10 at the own 14-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Bulls grow the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pavement.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bulls take a 3-possession lead.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is Etienne. And his drive will start inside the 25. To the line, trips left, here comes 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. That's complete to Reed, out left. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Again, McCarthy to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. One more, he takes it away. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Henry on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Injury stoppage here, Brock, and the player in question is Tucker Kraft. The athletic training staff headed out to take a look. 3rd and just 2 to go. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got it along the sideline. Head out of bounds after a small gain. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Will Reichert to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. The drive begins with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the pistol, Henry. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. It's a screenplay to Warren. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Austin 1st down.
2 now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it could suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll run here with Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here in second and goal.
Back to Henry. And he's not going to get there. They get him for a loss back at the 4.
He was taken down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Ready.
Third and goal, Henry. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just 2 on that pickup, and after another run, he stops shy. It's 4th and goal. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Austin. Bulls on their way to their 3rd win of the year. And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal.
Ready. Ready, team. What's that? Hey, I got him. That's me. Out.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bulls can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bulls take a 3-possession lead.
Bears 7. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Jones on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, he can't escape. He's brought down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
He's sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for Bears. 1st down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Here's McCarthy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And across the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
23 yards. And the Bears first down.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Dude, that type of play is so doggone impressive. Not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to the air, McCarthy. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bulls winners, as we say so long from Austin.